Wednesday morning, everyone. I hope this finds you well and living your very best life on what looks to be a very hot and humid summer morning. I think you guys probably know by now from my history that I'm not a big fan of regular exercise. I mean, I've attempted to find things that I at least semi enjoy doing, such as biking or walking or karate, of course, to help keep me somewhat in shape. Well, if you consider round a shape. But still, I must force myself to exercise on a regular basis. It's not that I'm lazy by any means. I just have never been a big fan of sweat, as some people are. Truth be told, one doesn't reach a peak weight of 650 pounds by exercising much, except my mouth, my teeth, and my forearm. And because of this, I have suffered many physical ailments, which could have been alleviated by a regular workout routine, or at least not developing many bad habits when it comes to activity in my life. And frankly, that's only the physical part. A lack of exercise can not only have devastating consequences on our bodies, but our minds and our spirits as well. I've often said that one of the reasons why I've struggled with depression had a lot to do with my weight. Paul understood the importance of developing good spiritual habits, and he instructs his student Timothy to do so as well. If you look in 1 Timothy 4:8, he writes, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come." See, Paul had learned the importance of staying spiritually strong and the benefit of developing spiritual habits in his life, like spending time in the scriptures, prayer, and daily worship. He knew this would be good advice to a young man like Timothy, who had really very little experience leading a church and was quite young at the time. Paul understood the importance of staying spiritually fit, especially since he knew Timothy was going to face opposition, and he wanted to make sure that Timothy understood that as well. We all know it's crucial for healthy living to eat nutritious foods and exercise, but today's verse reminds us it's even more important to stay spiritually healthy. We benefit from a healthy body during our time on earth, but staying spiritually fit offers benefits now and in eternity. He knew, as we know today, that developing any habit is often a matter of taking the correct action and making them part of a routine. In my case, I have a pattern I go through each day, both physically as well as spiritually, that is made up of little things that will lead to positive outcomes. For example, my watch goes off on a regular basis to remind me to get up and move periodically, so I won't be so sedentary while I'm working. But I also make sure my prayer list is close at hand, both early in the morning and before I sleep, so I can pray for our sick and afflicted. I have a reminder set on my watch to read scripture as well. And I always make sure my Bible is close at hand, either in book form or on my phone, so that I can access it quickly. Yeah, I admit, I'm not Mr. Exercise, and I probably never will be. But if nothing else, I have learned that we are the only ones who have control over setting priorities in our life. And if we don't intentionally make staying spiritually fit and spending time with God of the utmost importance, then frankly, it's just not going to happen. And without habitual spiritual nourishment and exercise, we're just never going to be spiritually fit and strong. This is one of the reasons why we're reminded to not forsake going to church, because we need that spiritual exercise. We need to develop that routine. When we form habits in our spiritual lives that help us stay strong, then we have the inner motivation to live out outward actions that will glorify the Lord. So, as much as we strive to stay healthy in body, let us always remember that a healthy spirit is necessary as well. And the Bible is pretty much clear that when our hearts and our spirits are ready to go, our bodies will be too. I hope you make today a fantastic day. I want you to know that I'm here should you need me. Hope to see you all tonight at our Wednesday night Bible study. And of course, remember, tonight we're also having breakfast for dinner at 6 o'clock. So hope to see you there, and I love you all.